Hey there! Welcome back to my Reddit family. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Reddit videos every week. Comment your longest Karen down in the comments for a chance to be featured in our next video. Today, we're talking about an insane Karen at a supermarket that actually tried to snatch someone's face mask and ended up being tasered. Now let's get on with the video because this is a good one. I argued with my husband about whether or not to post this video because I'm pretty sure this will make the local news and I didn't want to burn this account just yet. But he won RPS, so here we are. Prepare yourself, this story has layers. We were at the dreaded big box store picking up potting soil because we are going to DIY ourselves through this isolation. Things aren't crazy here yet, but there is a 2 per customer limit on a majority of items. I assume this means everything, so we're getting 2 bags each of a few different types of soil. My husband is loading the last 8 bags on our cart when I hear her. I know it's a Karen just by the level of unnecessary outrage in her voice. Are you kidding me? Not a lot of people out here in the garden center, but we all looked to her. I was almost disappointed to see she didn't come with the requisite haircut. She actually looked like a frazzled mom, her kid tugging on her hand and an overfull handbasket of groceries, and I had a moment of, girl, I feel ya. But damn it, she was pointing at us. You can't buy that many. You are hoarding. My husband says, yeah, we can. We're getting 2 each. Oh, you don't fool me. I know what you're doing. Husband says, so do I. F off. I'm just sitting there imagining all the ways I'm gonna rock his world tonight. Well, Karen huffed at that, spun around and yanked her kid back inside to go complain to the employee working the register nearby. Now, we already paid for our items. The employee had come out and scanned the bags earlier and he could easily see our cart from inside. So, being finished, we pushed the cart out of the garden center into the parking lot. And then the automatic doors open behind us and I hear, now they're stealing! Just great. We load the soil in the car and turn around to bring the cart back and look at plants. By the time we get back, Karen has given up on trying to convince the employee we're the Bonnie and Clyde of dirt and is now trying to negotiate skipping somebody in line. She has a child, you see, in her handbasket. Well, it's just so full and heavy. Could she please just scooch right on in here real quick and it'll just be an extra second, she swears? The woman Karen is trying to skip is young, maybe college age, and wearing a face mask. Not a medical mask, but the stretchy kind you'd wear while riding a motorcycle or when you're skiing. My husband just informed me it's a neck gaiter. The mask is black and has like scary wolf teeth on it that honestly made the girl look like somebody you should not mess with. Even though she was wearing a Gap t-shirt and flip-flops. Mask girl is just shaking her head no, and that's all I got as we dropped off the cart. I browse, pick up a couple of plants, and we head inside to wait in line. Now it's showtime. Karen and Mask girl are near the register facing off, no pun intended. From the looks of things, Mask girl finished her purchase and Karen stopped her before she could leave. I don't know if she grabbed her or anything, but Karen was still holding her full handbasket, so she hadn't checked out yet. Well, she hadn't paid for her groceries yet, but clearly this woman had checked out. But you don't even need it now. You're leaving. My son could get sick because you won't give it to him and he needs it. Mask girl says, heck no, you can have it. Back off, lady. But my son really likes it and it's obviously made for boys anyway. Why would you even want to wear something so scary? Because I like it and it has my germs on it. Why would you put a stranger's mask on your kid? Oh, why are you being so rude? You wouldn't let us through the checkout first and now you're making my son very upset. Your problem, not mine. And then Mask Girl turns to leave while Karen manifests the biggest balls ever and grabs Mask Girl by the back of her mask. Let me make a side note here. When all of this is going down, we're all just standing in line and watching. The register is still going boop 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 as the employee scans items, but otherwise, we are all just inside this hypnotic bubble. But when Karen reached out towards Mask Girl, it was like the bubble popped and made everything crystal clear. Not slow-mo or anything, but I absolutely felt hyper-aware, like Spider-Man. Karen reaches out, people on both sides of me inhale loudly. Karen grabs the masks and yanks. A lady on my right yells, and my husband steps forward. So getting laid tonight. Masked girl tucks her head down and she turns to Karen like a pissed off bull with a bright and shiny new target. I think Karen was going to say something like, "Don't walk away from me," or something, but all she got was, "Don't." I looked around because the noise was so loud, I figured the roof was about to cave in. But out of the corner of my eye, I see Karen spasm and drop to the floor, writhing. Little Miss Mask Girl had a freaking taser. I don't know where she pulled it out, this tiny little flashlight-looking thing, but she laid Karen out with it. And not one of us moved for what felt like forever, like we were frozen. And then it was freaking bedlam. Security guards show up, more employees show up, Mask Girl is chilling like she's been through this before and knows what comes next. The kid is screaming that the wolf girl killed his mom even though she's groaning and sobbing on the floor and clearly not dead, but maybe wishing she was. The people that had been in line with us were all talking at once, trying to tell the security guard what happened. We hung around just witnessing the insanity for about 2 minutes before Karen started choking out demands for an ambulance, the police, a lawyer, the mayor, restitution, and reparations. My husband made eye contact with an employee and got a thumbs up when he put the plans on a shelf and pointed towards the door. We got the heck out of there. We drove home in silence until my husband parked the car in our driveway, and then we just burst out laughing. Neither of us have ever seen anything like that before. We live in a small beach town. People are super laid back and mellow. Karen was anything but, and I hope to never see her again. Thank you for sticking around. Be sure to leave a like and drop a comment about your worst Karen stories. See you next time!